Chatter, chatter, chatter. I am God and I never fail. Chatter, chatter. Yesterday, today, and forever the same. Chatter, chatter. Echesupula, chatter, chatter. Remember.
Hello viewers, this is your girl Young Oprah and I am very excited to be joined by the one and only international superstar, Miss Ada. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Hey.
Welcome to Sahara.
Yeah, thank you.
I hear that you're a fan of us.
Oh yeah, yeah. I follow Sahara very well. You know, like from Nigeria. You guys tell us what's up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did you find your way here?
You guys are in New York. And you're in the heart of New York. So I didn't find my way. I just came.
You just came.
5 years. Yeah.
Okay, amazing, amazing, amazing. So what are you doing in New York?
I was doing some media rounds. So I'm here on holiday with my family. Some media rounds.
Okay.
Like yours.
Okay. Speaking of which, you mentioned family. I hear that your husband is out.
Yeah, he's behind. He's in the studio. Yeah.
Amazing. So tell me about married life.
Oh, it's amazing. I married my friend.
Aww.
I married my best friend. So it's like we hang out every day, every time. Yeah.
That's amazing. You two have children as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you balance, married life and career?
It's a lot of work, but you have to be committed. It's and just like in life, you can't eat your cake and have it. You have to work. You have to put in the work. You have to commit. You must understand that you're going to make sacrifices. So it's not easy, but it's worth it. At the end of the day, when you look at the impact and this is what you've always wanted to do. So in the pain or in the sacrifice, the joy of doing what you've always wanted to do.
And with who?
Exactly.
Exactly. That's amazing.
Exactly.
So now, I'm a huge fan of yours.
Oh really?
Yes.
So that makes 2 fans in the room.
No, seriously, I listen to her every morning.
Oh wow.
Like literally.
Oh, wow.
I love Cheta.
Oh, that's one of my songs too.
I don't know what you're saying. I don't know the language.
Cheta, Cheta means remember.
Yeah, no, I know because they have the captions, but
Yes.
like I learned the language because it's so beautiful.
Thank you.
How did you get started? I know you started at like around
A
10.
child?
Yes.
Yeah. My parents, my family church when we were kids, very active in music. My parents, my father was a choir director at the time. My mom was in the choir. So there's a lot of music in the house, and then I was a musical freak, the sound of music. Like my mom used to say, if you want him to sit down, I had long hair. My hair was really, it grows very fast. So if you want him to sit down and get my hair done, just slot in. Put the VHS of Sound of Music or any, I'll just sit, So from time, my parents were musical and I guess it was in the genes too. So then church gave a lot of platforms. My parents got us music, like how you have lesson teachers, tutors who come and take you on English, math. So we had tutors who took us on schoolwork and then we had a music tutor. And then while in primary school, I was backup singer for a child star to Singer-Songwriter. So we toured around Nigeria, graced a lot of stages. So I guess that was like an early stint in professional music, if you could say that.
Okay, amazing. So speaking of which, the child star that you worked with, how was it working with you?
Oh, it was fun. We were kids. So, like days, sometimes you skip school. So it was cool, and then school knew, like, we were in the same school. So she was a star in school. And then we were stars by default in our own right. So it's like, oh, they've gone again, Sometimes we presented flowers to, government officials administrators and stuff like that. So it was cool. We didn't know what, go to studio, sing this, sing it again, because singing more power. So it was fun. We were just having fun, you know, yeah.
Okay, amazing. So now Lovewood Records. Tell me
Okay,
about
no,
that.
I'm not, I used to be on Lovell. I was signed on Lovell when I graduated from engineering. Yeah, so that was my first label. And then now I'm Free Nation Inc.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's amazing, you know, because not everyone has the opportunity to be signed early enough when they start. So it cushions a lot of things. You know, makes things easy. You have a good start. You have a cushion start. So it was very helpful, very needed. You know, coming from engineering and in a country like Nigeria, you know,
went to
Africans.
LSU, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So in a country like Nigeria, where every parent wants their child to be a doctor, to be a lawyer, you know, and then you know how they won't support
Anything
yeah.
other.
So my parents were very encouraging as long as I finished school.
Okay.
That was there, you know, like my father is an engineer, so he's like, as long as you go to school, as long as you graduate, you know, because they feel like you have an option. You know, so if they just feel like music should be by the side, but if this is what you want to do, fine. You have engineering, so you can always fall back.
All that.
Yeah.
Typical, you know,
Yeah,
African household.
exactly. Everyone must be a doctor, you must be a lawyer, you must be, you know, one of those things. Engineer.
Of course. So you won numerous awards. One of which I think it was in 2017 or something that you won over Sinach. She's also one of my favorite
Oh, yeah.
artists as well. You
Yeah.
know, so how did that feel? You know,
Oh,
being
well.
recognized as such.
I think that particular one, I guess she's won it severally. So, I think that's what happened because, you know, like when I saw the nomination for that particular one, and I saw, I'm like, oh yeah, I wasn't even campaigning like,
Oh.
so now I just won it. You know, like, are you kidding me? That's how I felt. I'm like, when I just saw the nomination, I'm like, oh really? I'm like, I think I've already been awarded. You know what? The fact that I'm nominated,
You're nominated.
all these people, that's good. So when I got the video of the actual announcement and I won, I'm like, really? Who voted?
The
you know,
world. No,
you know. So I'm like, you guys, and I was like, oh wow. And she was like one of the first to congratulate. She was like, oh congratulations.
Oh, that's
So I think a particular one, she probably has a shelf of it. Yeah.
That's amazing. So how does it feel being recognized internationally, not just in Nigeria?
Oh, it's amazing. You know, like how you don't prepare for certain things. You wish, you pray, you hope, you dream, but you don't prepare. Like, oh, I'm gonna go this. I'm gonna, you know.
Yeah.
And then it happens. You know, it's like unfolding, and you're like, really? You know, so it's very encouraging, and it's inspiring. You know, it's when you think about it, it gives more wings to your wings. You know, it just boosts you. It's like you're getting something right. You know, so you're inspired. You want to do more. You want to do more. You want to pick yourself up and keep going.
That's amazing. So what are you currently up to musically?
Well, I'm all, you know, musicians are always up to something.
I know.
You know, I think every creative person, even in their passive state, they're up to something. They're brooding or so. Like I'm recording, yeah. So I'm recording and I'm writing. Yeah, I'm putting new materials together. Yeah.
How soon should we expect that?
You know, like I released an EP a couple of months ago, so you guys digest that one.
Digest that one. Okay,
you know?
okay, no problem.
So yeah, so I'm like, okay, you know, like that was like, you know, you guys, because everyone's like, oh, do you have new materials? So I'm like, okay, you know what, I'm going to put out a couple of songs as an EP. I've been working on those songs, like the songs at that period or before then, you know, songs that were in my spirit. I'm like, okay, I'm going to put them out so you guys can have something, so it doesn't feel like a very long silence, because nobody's going to rush me in doing what I'm doing. You know?
So what's the process? How do you come up with the songs? Or what,
Oh, it's it could be different. It's different. You know, sometimes you're in a place. Most times I thought maybe scripture. You know, like the scripture is in my heart and I'm thinking about it and I'm thinking about it, or maybe an experience, mine or someone, and then I'm thinking about it. You know, and praying about it. So it's a lot on my mind. So the music comes as a response. You know, maybe from the Lord or what the response I received in my spirit. Yes. And then sometimes it's a melody at some of the lines. So it's like the Spirit of God will just have me go work for the rest of it. Like, is that go fill in the blank spaces. Yeah.
That's amazing. So I know you have brothers.
I have 3 brothers.
Yes.
Yeah, I was the only girl. I was a
How was
tomboy.
that?
I was a tomboy. I still am. You know, like, yeah, if you look carefully, you will notice I still am, you know, like, I played monkey post, you know, 2 aside. But the funny thing then was, nobody ever wanted me as a partner because it was confirmed that we were going to lose. So they were always shuffling. So, like, I was just completing the you know, binary numbers, like, oh, you know, so it was fun, you know. I think it helped me it helped making me tough. Yeah, because till tomorrow, it's still like I put up a picture. My brothers, I always say my brothers are on Instagram to troll me.
Really?
Because they don't have a single post.
What?
I'm not kidding you. Like my brother, my elder brother is on Twitter only. He doesn't even have the app Instagram. It's like Instagram is for vain people.
Oh wow.
You know, so it's like you guys like Instagram. I can't deal. So it's like when I scroll through my wife's Instagram, I'm like, it's like. You people are you just take a picture and post and you're like, the joy of the Lord is my strength. Like, who is asking you? So you feel like, do you have Twitter has a conversation? You're like, you know. So then my other 2 brothers, they have Instagram pages.
Okay.
They don't have a single post.
Oh wow.
So they just come and then they like my picture and they get out, you know, and then they'll send me a DM. Maybe I'll make a post and in my mind, I think this is a cute picture. And then they'll just slide it in and say, see this one. And then they're off.
Oh, that's
So
a good relationship.
So I'm like, you guys, what are you doing on Instagram? You are here to monitor spirits. That's just good.
That's a good relationship. So are they still listening to gospel?
Oh yeah, they listen. And they're my biggest critics. You know, so when I send them new music, I'm like, oh, I have a new song, and then they won't respond until after a week. I'm like, I sent you something. Did you hear? They're like, oh, it's okay. What are you gonna do with it? Oh, you want to release? Okay, good luck with that.
Oh my.
And then they'll be like, when they see me, like, oh, that was so beautiful, you know. So they just help me, you know, like when people troll me. Anyway, I just laugh because I'm like,
you're used to this.
This thing, if you follow me, come. Now follow, come. We are learning. Oh, God.
So tell me about motherhood.
Oh, it's amazing. I think that's one of the most beautiful things that will happen to anyone. Have kids, you know, because they're like sunshine in your day.
Aww.
You know? Yeah.
Okay, you have 2 girls. How old?
Okay, I adopted one.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's 14.
Okay.
And then I have one biologically. She's 9.
9. Okay. Okay, they're not so young.
So
I'm sure they are doing the sibling rivalry and such.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, one is too old. Like she's way older she's too old for dolls and all of that. So this one can't understand why she won't play dolls.
Aww.
You know? And so it's always, I want to watch this one. So sometimes you find them watching 2 different things in 2 different places.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Okay. So do you have plans for more kids in the future?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. He's out there listening. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He actually wants.
Oh.
So it's not like I want and he doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what makes sense. So obviously you're from Nigeria, and I'm sure you keep up with what's going on.
Yeah.
What is your take on the state of Nigeria right now?
it takes hope to keep hope alive.
Oh wow.
You know, especially for you would love for your kids to have a nation, you know, to call home. But then it's very difficult to be hopeful, you know. But for the sake of Nigeria, we need to stay hopeful. But we have a lot of work to do, you know, as a nation. We have a lot of work to do. We need to be taken seriously. We need to take ourselves seriously. We need to ask ourselves questions. What are we doing here? Because no one is waiting for us. The world has moved on. You know, we're like going in circles. Drama and up on drama, needless drama. And the young, the creatives, the innovatives, they have no room to express themselves. So it's so sad. Yeah, so well, like I said, we have to keep hope alive. That's what we can do right now. Pray for Nigeria and act. We need to act. We just can't pray and sit still anymore.
Yeah, speaking of freedom of expression, I'm sure you already know about what's going on with Shuri and the revolution now. What is your take on that?
Oh, the revolution is already happening. People are bound to ask for better. It's always going to happen. So what we could do is give them better rather than silence their voices, which you can't. So, and then they just made sure we're more popular. Like, I didn't vote for him, not because I don't like him, but because I felt like, okay, we need somebody who probably is in the system, you know. So I'm like, okay, this guy, he knows what he's talking about, but let's give someone else a try. But now you've brought him to the forefront, everyone is talking about it. So you just helped his political career, and he's always been speaking up for the people, but now you just amplified his voice. You know, what you shouldn't have actually done. But he needs to be released because it wasn't like he did something. It was an intention to do something, of something that is in his constitutional right as a citizen of Nigeria. So
I'm speechless. She said it all. So on to another serious topic of what's going on with the pastor, the scandal that's currently happening in Nigeria. What is your take on that as well?
You know, it's very hard to speak on things that haven't been proven. But you see, looking at where the accusation is coming from, that's the wife, that's the mother. She won't just. It's very heavy to say. You know, you put a lot of things on the line to come out and say this and that happened to you, because it's always going to be with you. So, and then as a Christian, I believe that everything within the church should be settled within the church. But then I think that what this thing brought about was, it brought a lot of attention to child molestation, the girl child. That's the conversation Nigerian mothers and the Nigerians should have, because people who should be taking care of them are defiling them. People who should take care of them are molesting them, and that's serious. As a mother myself, it's madness to think about it. You know, it's not natural. It's against everything. You know, so on that one now we have to wait till it's an accusation. You know, a serious one with that, but it's an accusation, and guilty until proven not guilty.
Not guilty.
Proven guilty. So
Guilty, yeah.
it's part of the madness that we're talking about that needs to be brought to the table. We need to talk. We need to address these things.
Yeah, I agree. So, speaking of madness, how do you stay away from the negativity?
You see, as a Christian,
Yes.
you derive strength from the Word of God.
Amen.
Yeah, you derive strength from the presence of God when you pray, you worship. Because when you read the news, it seems like bad news.
Yes.
Especially when almost every time Nigeria is mentioned, you like when they say Nigeria, you hold your breath. What again? It's like, what again? You know, so to keep your sanity, you need the presence of God. You need the strength that only God can give. So, and then of course you have to stay prayed up. You have to pray, you have to pray, you have to pray, because you need the guidance of God. And then you have to have love for everyone, because otherwise you would react in a hateful way because of what you're hearing. It makes you withdraw, you become hateful, you become apprehensive, you become paranoid, so you have to, that's where you need the Spirit of God, because then He helps you, and then you can respond in love, because as much as things are not going right, we need love responses. We need people to show people love, because some people who are hurting people are people who's been hurt. So we need to get to the point where we put this stop to the hurting and start to love people, to stop the cycle of destruction, hate, and all of that. We don't need that for the future. We just have to be love beings. That's the only way we can be.
Amazing. Speaking of love, do you have any message, for anyone out there who's watching?
Oh yeah, I have a message for everyone. God is love, and love is God, and you need to get to know Him, and then you also need to show love to your next person. If you love everyone and everyone loves everyone, this world will be a great place.
Better.
Excellent place to live. So until we start to love each other, not just in saying, but in doing, actually loving people, things won't change.
That actually just reminded me of Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah.
Healed the world.
Yeah,
it's his birthday today.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Happy birthday. So with that said, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you for
and of
having
course,
me.
thank you for stopping by our studio. We look forward to welcoming you again.
Thank you.
All right. Stay tuned, viewers.